So we have one more problem based on Z transform, one more problem based on inverse Z transform, and in this transform one square term is given. So how many ROCs are possible? By looking at expression we can say poles of the system, poles lies at Z equal to 1 and Z equal to 2. These are poles of the system. Z equal to 1 and Z equal to 2 are the poles of the system. So I can say your ROC can be, the choice of ROC is mod of Z less than 1, mod of Z greater than 2, and mod of Z greater than 1 and less than 2. There are three possible ROC for the इक्वेशन फॉर द एक्स ऑफ जेड. तीन पॉसिबल आरओसी के लिए मैं कैलकुलेट करता हूं सकता हूं इसका इनवर्स जेड ट्रांसफॉर्म. सो वन बाय वन सारे लेते हैं हम. फर्स्ट आई एम टेकिंग मॉड ऑफ जेड ग्रेटर देन 1. ओके, तो पहले इसका मुझे पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन निकालना पड़ेगा. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो आई कैन से एक्स ऑफ जेड इज गिवन बाय 1 डिवाइडेड बाय z minus 1 and z minus 2 whole square. Now what I should do? I should multiply numerator by z and denominator by z so that I can make 1 upon 1 minus az inverse thing. So I can say xz divided by z is equivalent to, इस z को नीचे लेके आ गए. नहीं भी करेंगे ऐसा तो भी चलेगा, है ना. z इंटू जेड माइनस 1 इंटू जेड माइनस 1 होल स्क्वायर. दिस इज द आइडिया. एंड आई कैन से दिस वैल्यू इज x प्राइम ऑफ z. दिस वैल्यू इज x प्राइम ऑफ z. नाउ आई कैन से दैट x प्राइम ऑफ z कैन बी रिटन एज a divided by z plus b divided by z minus 1 plus c divided by z minus 2 whole square and d divided by z minus 2. We can write this. So what is value of z equal to 0 पे इसका वैल्यू कितना हो जाएगा? This is the expression when you write z equal to 0. This is minus 1, this is 4. This is minus 4. When you write z equal to 1, I can say this is 1, this is 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 is 1 and this is 1. So 1 and this is 1. So b equal to 1. C equal to, when you put z equal to 2, you can say this is 2 minus 1 and this is 2. This is 1 by 2. And how to calculate the value of d? So let's see. बहुत सारे लोगों को पता होगा, but let's see. x of z equal to x of z in x prime of z divided into z of 2 minus z minus 2 whole square at z equal to 2. वैल्यू कहां से मिलेगी? d by dz of 1 divided by z into z minus 1. चलो करते हैं इसको. This can be written as z square minus z into differentiation of 1 which is 0 minus 2z minus 1 into 1 divided by z into z minus 1 whole square. This is the idea. So this value will become 0 when you put z equal to 2. When you put z equal to 2, it's a minus, it's a 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3, तो ये हो जाएगा minus 3 divided by, this is 2 and 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 square is 4. So what is answer? Answer for D is minus of 3 divided by 4. These are the values of ABCD constant. ध्यान रखें, पहले स्क्वायर फिर डिफरेंशिएशन से ये मिलेगा आपको. So these are the values of a, b, c and d. Now x prime of z can be written as x of z, और इसका डिवाइड करेंगे तो दिस इज माइनस ऑफ 4, दिस इज z divided by, तो this can be written as this. Then you can write 1 by 2z into z minus 2 whole square, and this can be written as minus 3 by 4. This is 1 minus 2z inverse. This is the idea. This is how we can multiply divided by 2z. Now I can say, if I take z common from here, so I can say, let's solve this first. We know that n into a to the power n un having a z inverse divided by 1 minus a z inverse whole square. So to make this as a z inverse whole square, I am taking common as z. So 1 by 2 z, और यहां से लिया z कॉमन तो बाहर आके z स्क्वायर 1 माइनस 2z टू द पावर माइनस 1 होल स्क्वायर. ये वाला टर्म तो अचीव कर लिया आपने. z स्क्वायर है तो ये z टू द पावर माइनस 1 हुआ, ये टर्म भी अचीव कर लिया आपने. बट यू नीड a हियर, तो 2 तो मेरे यहां कितना था 1 बाई 2, तो 2 इज रिक्वायरमेंट, तो 2 डिवाइड कर दें तो कितना हो जाएगा 1 बाय 4. सो आई कैन रिप्लेस दिस एक्सप्रेशन बाय दिस. So I can rewrite it. This is minus 4. This is 1 minus z inverse plus 1 by 4 times of 2z inverse divided by 1 minus 2z inverse whole square minus 3 by 4 times of 1 minus 2z inverse. Now you can write answer for any ROC. This is my x of z. So what I can say, this is what minus 4 times of del n, because del of n having z transform 1. This is what, this is u of n, this is what 1 by 4, and this is I am calculating for mod of z greater than 2, सबसे बड़े पोल से बाहर है ना, उसी के लिए एक्सप्रेशन लिखे. आपको समझ में भी आ गया होगा राइट हैंडेड सीक्वेंस. सो ए जेड इनवर्स डिवाइडेड बाय 1 माइनस ए जेड इनवर्स होल स्क्वायर फॉर z greater than a, the inverse z transform is n into a to the power n into u of n. So I can write this as a n into 2 to the power n into u of n minus 3 by 4, and this is 2 to the power n u of n. This is the value of not xz, this is the value of xn. And likewise अगर z लेस देन माइनस 1 हुआ तो इससे भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. 1 और 2 के बीच में हुआ तो यू कैन हैव ऑल द एक्सप्रेशन. तो दिस इज आइडिया हाउ वी कैन कैलकुलेट व्हेन स्क्वायर टर्म इज गिवन. ओनली इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस z माइनस 2 स्क्वायर थिंग. और बाकी आप डिवीजन मेथड का यूज तो कर ही सकते हैं. डिवीजन मेथड में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. जस्ट डिवाइड बाय द पॉलिनोमियल ऑफ z स्क्वायर और z माइनस or z inverse polynomial. So this is idea for this question. So we have 3 questions on board which is related to inverse z transform. First question is 1 divided by 1 minus a z inverse square for z greater than a. Second question is log of something given, and third question is why I am interested in final value of this function x of है ना, x of z का final value मतलब c of n का final value बताना है. So how to calculate this? Let's say we know that az inverse divided by 1 minus az inverse square, this having inverse z transform equal to n into a to the power n इंटू यू ऑफ एन, इसका z ट्रांसफॉर्म होता है इतना. नाउ वी वांट दिस इज सेम, वी वांट 1/8 न्यूमरेटर, सो आई कैन से I can have the z transform of z inverse divided by 1 minus a z inverse square having inverse z transform this is n a to the power a का डिवाइड किया तो इट्स a to the power n minus 1 into u of n. Now I can apply the shifting property. The z inverse of this, यहां z inverse है, so let's multiply it by z, और z से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा तो ये कितना हो जाएगा, z inverse into z is z to the power 0 which is 1. तो जब भी आप z डोमेन का मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो वी नो द रूल that x of n having z transform x of z, then x of n plus 1 having z transform x of z into z. तो z का मल्टीप्लाई मतलब n plus 1 से शिफ्टिंग, so we will shift this every n plus n by 1, n plus 1, तो this will be n plus 1, this will be n plus 1 minus 1, so a to the power n, u to the power u of n plus 1, and this is the inverse z transform of this expression. इस expression का inverse z transform, now you can cancel this too, so 1 upon 1 minus a z inverse square is having this expression. This is my value of x of n. Solution for first question. In second example we are having this x of z equal to, in example number 2, x of z is equivalent to log of, let's take this as a minus out, 1 minus a z inverse. Okay, we know one property, if this is log given, so we know that n of xn having z transform minus z times of dxz divided by dz, and what is given, mod of z greater than a. तो हमने क्या किया, ये नीचे था इसको ऊपर ले गए पावर -1, वो बाहर से आ गया लॉग के, तो ये इतना एक्सप्रेशन बचा. नाउ लेट्स कैलकुलेट dxz डिवाइडेड बाय dz कितना होगा. आई कैन से this is equivalent to minus of 1 divided by 1 minus az inverse log x is 1 by x into differentiation of this is 0 az to the power -2. इसका डिफरेंशिएशन 0 और एक इसको मल्टीप्लाई कर देगा माइनस से, तो दिस इज व्हाट dxz डिवाइडेड बाय dz. नाउ dxz डिवाइडेड बाय dz into minus of z will be minus minus plus, so this is az to the power -1 divided by 1 az to the power -1, इतना होगा. Now can I say 1 divided by 1 minus az to the power -1, the inverse z transform of this function 1 divided by 1 minus az inverse for mod of z greater than a is equivalent to a to the power n u of n. Now you are multiplying this by a, so I will multiply this by a, so this a to the power n will become a plus 1. Now you are multiplying with z to the power -1, so I should say, I will write here a to the power n minus 1 plus 1 into u of n minus 1. So this is a to the power n un minus 1. लेकिन बात ध्यान रखें कि ये मेरे पास कितना आया है, ये n इंटू एक्स ऑफ n, इसके इक्वलेंट है. तो इफ आई वांट वैल्यू ऑफ n, x of n, दिस विल बी a to the power n divided by n into u of n minus 1. This is the idea for the question. Last question. In last question we are having this, and we are interested in final value. So what is final value? You can say the final value is c of n when n is approaching to infinity. How to calculate this? This is in z transform. You can say this is z into z to the power minus 1 into cz when z is approaching to 1. This is the idea for final value theorem in z transform. This is final value in z transform, z domain. This is final value in z domain. So what is c of z? I can write this is 1 minus z to the power minus 1 into 1 by 4 z to the power minus 1, 1 minus z to the power minus 4 divided by 1 minus z to the power minus 1 minus 2. Okay, this is exam problem and it is mistake. It's a z to the power minus 1. So I can take here z to the power minus 1 whole square. Okay, fine. So this is I want to calculate this limit for z approaching to 1, and this will gives me what? This will gives me c of infinity, the final value in n domain, time domain. So I can say this is z minus 1, 1 minus z से ये कैंसिल हुआ. This is और z इक्वल टू माइनस 1 पे ये भी हटा दो, इसको 1 है तो इट्स 1 by 4 इंटू 1 minus z to the power minus 1, 1 minus z to the power a माइनस बी, a प्लस बी, और एक और आ जाएगा 1 plus z to the power माइनस 2. एक बार प्लस एक बार माइनस है ना, a प्लस बी, a माइनस बी लगा दिया हमने, एंड हियर वी आर हैविंग 1 minus z to the power minus 1. You can cancel this 2, so you can say c of infinity can be written as 1 by 4 into 1 plus 1 2, and this is 1 plus 1 2. So answer is what? The final value for the function is 1. तो आप टाइम डोमेन में जाके भी बता सकते हैं, इसका इनवर्स z लेके, और डायरेक्टली भी बता सकते हैं फाइनल वैल्यू ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज इक्विवेलेंट टू 1. So in next question, if the impulse response of a discrete time system is given, है ना, what is given? h of n, impulse response is given, then system transfer function h of z, इनमें से क्या होगा? तो आपको बताना है h of z का वैल्यू, और ये भी बताना है वो स्टेबल होगा या नहीं होगा. तो स्टेबिलिटी का हमारा आइडिया क्या है? इन z ट्रांसफॉर्म you can say a function is stable if ROC is part of unit circle, है ना. अगर किसी सिस्टम का ROC ऐसा है और यूनिट सर्कल यहां बनता है और अंदर भी है, लेकिन यूनिट सर्कल ROC का पार्ट है, then you can say the system is stable. This is circle of unit 1 radius. Then you can say system is stable. If ROC is part of unit circle, then we can say system is stable. So h of n, we know that a to the power n u of n, okay, we can say that minus times of a to the power n u of minus n minus 1, this function having inverse z transform equal to 1 divided by 1 minus a z inverse. So what is function to us? With us minus 5 to the power n u of minus n minus 1 having z transform 1 divided by 1 minus 5z inverse, which can be written as z divided by z minus 5. Correct? Now this is valid for mod of z less than 5, less than a, and this will valid from mod of z less than 5. अगर ROC इसका कितना हुआ, you can say ROC is less than 5. This is a circle of 5 radius. Now this is your ROC. This is ROC. Now we can draw a circle of unit radius. Now we can draw a circle of unit radius. And if I draw a circle of unit radius, I can say unit radius circle is a part of ROC. That's why system is said to be a stable system. और वो यहां देख के भी पता चल जाता है कि इंपल्स रिस्पॉन्स समेबल है तो सिस्टम कैसा होगा, स्टेबल होगा. तो z डोमेन में भी पता कर सकते हैं, टाइम डोमेन में भी पता कर सकते हैं. तो यू कैन से द आंसर इज z डिवाइडेड बाय z माइनस 5. यस, या तो ये करेक्ट है या फिर ये करेक्ट है. नाउ व्हाट एल्स आई कैन से, द सिस्टम इज स्टेबल और अनस्टेबल. सिस्टम इज स्टेबल, दैट्स व्हाई ऑप्शन नंबर सी इज करेक्ट फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. तो ये क्वेश्चन गेट में पूछा हुआ है और यहां से भी देख ले सकते हैं ना हम, बिकॉज h of n is summable, that's why you can say that this system is a stable system.